Have you ever seen two dogs stuck together after mating and wondered, what's going on? It's one of the most curious and confusing behaviors in the animal kingdom, often leaving pet owners puzzled or even panicked. But don't worry, today we're diving deep into the science behind this fascinating phenomenon, uncovering the biology, evolution, and natural purpose of what's known as the copulatory tie. So let's start with the basics. When dogs mate, something remarkable happens inside the male's body. He has a unique structure in his reproductive anatomy called the bulbus glandis. During mating, this structure swells dramatically, creating a physical lock between the male and female. This is what's known as the copulatory tie. And yes, it's exactly why dogs get stuck. But this isn't just a weird biological hiccup. It's an evolutionary strategy that ensures the sperm stays exactly where it needs to be, boosting the chances of successful fertilization. Now let's break it down even further. The swelling of the bulbus glandis happens due to increased blood flow, controlled by the autonomic nervous system, the same system that manages functions like heart rate and digestion. It's like a finely tuned orchestra. Everything works together perfectly to support reproduction. Once the tie forms, it holds the sperm inside the female's reproductive tract, giving it the best possible chance to reach and fertilize her eggs. It also prevents other males from mating with the female during this critical time, giving the first male a competitive edge. So, how long does this tie last? It varies. The duration can range from just a few minutes to over an hour, depending on factors like the breed, the size of the dogs, their age, health, and even stress levels. In general, larger breeds tend to stay tied longer than smaller ones, but no matter how long it takes, it's completely normal and natural. Here's where it gets really interesting. The tie isn't just about holding the dogs together. It plays a critical role in keeping the sperm viable. During this time, the male releases seminal fluid rich in proteins and enzymes, which nourish and protect the sperm on its journey. In fact, studies show that the longer the tie lasts, the higher the chances of successful conception. Talk about a clever evolutionary advantage. But that's not all. Hormones play a big role too. One major player is oxytocin, also known as the bonding hormone. It helps relax the muscles and maintain the tie comfortably for both dogs. Other hormones like prostaglandins help move the sperm through the female's reproductive tract, further boosting fertility. This intricate hormone dance is just another example of how incredibly complex and well-designed nature is. Unfortunately, many people don't understand this process and try to separate the dogs while they're tied, thinking they're helping. Please don't do this. Forcing dogs apart can cause serious injuries to both the male and female, including tearing of reproductive tissue, swelling and trauma, risk of infections, and long-term damage. The best thing you can do? Stay calm, be patient, let nature take its course. The tie will end on its own once the swelling goes down. The copulatory tie isn't just a quirky thing about dogs, it's a brilliant example of how nature works to overcome reproductive challenges. It shows us how biology, hormones, behavior, and timing are all synchronized for one important goal: the continuation of life. And it's not just dogs. Other species, like some rodents, use copulatory plugs to achieve similar results. All of this proves that even the smallest biological details can have a huge impact on survival and evolution. So next time you see two dogs tied after mating, remember, it's not strange, it's not dangerous. It's one of nature's most amazing reproductive strategies in action. By understanding this, we become more compassionate pet owners and gain a deeper appreciation for the incredible complexity of life. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into canine biology. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating animal science and pet care tips.